Hi folks, so welcome to another educational session with your main girl and Temet wife. If you're new here, my name is Lydia, but I am popularly known as Temet wife. I do this video with my baby girl Adipa, but at the moment she's with her dad, so we get to have an uninterrupted session. And yes, so Temet wife is basically a pregnancy and parenting vlog. So this is where to go for information on everything, pregnancy, labor, postpartum newborn care, dealing with miscarriages and infertility, family planning, a bit of parenting, lifestyle, and everything, in between. This girl has got you. So without wasting much time, I want to go ahead and introduce today's topic. So today I want us to talk about how to maintain your health after delivery. So basically we're talking about how to maintain the health of the mother after delivery. Okay, so if you're ready and excited like I am, let's get right into it. So one key thing to do to maintain your health after delivery is rest. Okay, it is rest. As a new mom, I realized that it gets quite difficult and like a bit tough, as a new mom to get rest, because it's your first time, and it's like somehow you want to do everything by yourself. So if you're not careful, you end up tiring yourself unnecessarily. I have an article, something on that, and it's called How to Keep Your Sanity as a New Mom. You can check it on my website at www.antemetwife.com. So basically I spoke about how to keep it all together as a new mom without losing your mind. So please do check it out and let me know what you think about it. So let's get back to our discussion. So rest, so it's important that you get enough rest so that you will be in the best condition to take good care of yourself and your baby. Okay, so coincidentally this month at work I am at the postnatal clinic, and so I get to interact with the mothers a lot. And funny enough, today a woman passed a comment, and I think I asked her what her complaints when she was just complaining about the things she's finding it difficult with the baby. And it got to a time she was going to say something and she paused. So I asked her, oh, you can go ahead. And she said, oh, Anna me here. She passed the comments like that, like Anna me here. And I was like, who here? So I said, like, you're so important, and the mother is as important as the baby, because without the mother, the baby is going to have a hard time. Okay, so without the mother, there's no baby. So mothers here from Temet wife, you are as equally as important as your babies. Do not for a second neglect yourself while caring for your baby. You're equally as important as your baby. We tend to just keep our focus and our attention, all our attention on the babies, and we easily neglect the mothers. Today I had someone bring in a baby whose mother was having puerperal psychosis. So in layman's term, she's just lost her mind after she delivered her baby, and her baby is just 2 weeks. And this is her sister. It's a sister who came in with a baby, so it's a sister taking care of the baby. And you can imagine, the baby's not getting breast milk and stuff like that because the mother, it's not available. The mother is not in the best state of mind to even cater for the baby. She could even hurt the baby. So I mean, it's just too sad, and it just dawned on me that hey, mothers are so important as the baby. So in the excitement of welcoming a baby into a home and caring for the baby and giving the baby all attention, we should not forget to, you know, keep an eye on the mothers. And mothers, hear from me, you're equally so very much important. I know I just jangled the words, I just missed words right now, and it's not acceptable in English language, but for the purposes of how important this is to me, I'm just going to go ahead and say that you're so very much important. Okay, yes, so it's important that you have enough rest. It's important that you have enough rest. Get help. I always say get help from family, from friends, from your spouse, from any significant other, anyone that is willing or ready to offer help to you. Make sure you receive that help so you can have time for yourself as well, so you can rest, have enough rest. If you don't take good care of yourself, you're going to break down, and when you break down, it's gonna affect baby. Okay, so it's important that you get enough rest. Got it? Our next point we'll talk about in maintaining your health after delivery is to keep yourself clean and dry, and change your sanitary towel each time it is wet. So keeping yourself clean and dry, and basically doing your perineal, you know, having your perineal hygiene. So after delivery, you're going to be bleeding for some time. That's what we call lochia, the blood that, you know, comes after bleeding. It's going to stay like for, you know, a couple of days, a week, yes, and we call it lochia. And so you're going to have that flow, you know, for some time after delivery. And it's important that in the beginning it's going to be heavy a bit, and then it, you know, reduces as time goes by. It's important that you keep you maintain perineal hygiene during this time, because you don't want to, you know, get infected or get any infection. All right, so it is important that you change your pad frequently. You change it when it is, you know, wet, and then you bath twice a day. Okay, and this is all about perineal hygiene, and it's gonna help you feel clean and dry, and also prevent you from having any infection. Okay, so keep yourself clean and dry, and change your sanitary towel each time it is wet. And I have to chip in this, that the sanitary towel you should use, that is recommended for a postpartum mother, is the fetus. Is the you know, the maternity parts, not the sanitary parts we are all used to, the Always, the Yas. I mean, I'm speaking for those in Ghana. I don't know which other brands that are out there, but for those in Ghana, you know, we have Always, we have Yas, we have Proper, and all that, Pretty Lady, and all that. Yes, those are the ones you use in your menses, yes, for your menses, and it's not recommended you use those after delivery, because one, they can't hold, you know, heavy blood. They can't hold, you know, more blood like the maternity parts would. And why am I sweating? Okay, so we've had a fault with our AC, so today I've got to do the video without that, and I'm using the fan, and I'm just sweating all over from the lighting and all that. So please pardon me. Yeah, so back to what I was saying, that it's recommendable that you use the maternity pads instead of the sanitary pads, because they hold more blood, and also so they don't get wet, you know, off like quickly. And also excuse me, let me use my tissue. And also they are very soft, and they are very, so you know, the sanitary pads are kind of gritty. Yes, these maternity pads are very soft and smooth. All right, so it's, you know, it serves very well. It helps you very well in this time, so you should try and get those instead. So make sure that you keep yourself clean and dry, and you change these pads once they are wet. Okay, next thing we're going to talk about in maintaining your health after delivery is that if you were given a cut in the area around the birth canal, you should make sure to keep the place always clean and dry. So the two things: either you had a tear during delivery or you had an episiotomy. Okay, and the tear is when you know, probably baby's head was bigger than your pelvis, so the space was small, and you had a few tears here and there. Some are very massive. We have first degree, second degree, and third degree tears. We're going to treat that topic way later on. Yes, and we also have the episiotomy, which is the cut that the midwife would give yes, when your pelvic outlet is small, and just to make room for baby's head to pass through. Yes, and so if you had the tear or the episiotomy, then you have to make sure that you keep the place clean, always clean and dry, so it can heal. The wound can heal fast, so you don't get any infection. All right, so it all boils down to having good perineal, maintaining good perineal hygiene, and I'm going to treat it as a topic in my subsequent video. Yes, so and one thing you can do, we usually encourage mothers to do, is to have a sitz bath, and it's basically sitting in lukewarm water. So you prepare your lukewarm water, and then you put salt in it, and you can put herbs. There are some herbs that you can add to it, and then you sit in the water for some minutes, probably 15 to 30 minutes, and you do that morning and evening, and it helps to it helps your lady parts. If there are any sores there, if there are any cuts, any tears there, or any episiotomy, it helps it to heal very fast. Bear in mind, not hot water, but lukewarm water, so you don't hurt yourself. Or if you had an episiotomy and it was sutured, so the sutures do not come off. Yes, because if you use the hot water, it can melt. If the episiotomy, it would definitely be sutured. So if you use the hot water, it's going to let the sutures melt, and then your episiotomy wound will gape. Alright, that's why we don't advise hot water, but it's very important that you use lukewarm water with your salt, with your herbs, and yes. So basically, that's it. Next thing I want us to talk about in maintaining your health after delivery is diet. Diet. So basically, it's about eating well. Some of the mothers, because you've delivered, you lose a lot of blood, so it's important that you eat well to gain your blood back and then boost your your hemoglobin level. So it's very important that you eat well after delivery. And I want to chip in this, that you see the prenatal vitamins, the prenatal medications that you are given, the folic acid. Some people are given fesolate. Yes, some have blood tonics and all that. So it's important that you continue these medications even after you have delivered. The blood, the iron and the fesolate and all that will help to boost your appetite and to help your blood to boost your HB level. So it's important that you continue to take them. Once it's finished, you can stop. Yes, so basically you should eat well. Basically, it's not only because you're going to be breastfeeding your baby as well, so you need to eat well, not for only your health, but also so baby can get nutrients from the breast milk that it's going to suck on. Yes, so basically you should also eat well to maintain your health after delivery. So I think these are the 4 things I think are very, very important to talk about. Yes, so these 4 things are what I think are most important. If you know any of anything else that you can do to maintain your health after delivery, you can write them in the comment section. And yes, I'm having lots of interruptions at this moment, so I think I should just round up my video. Yes, so thank you for sticking and staying. And if you have any questions, you know how we do, write them in the comment section below. And until next time, bye bye.